and welcome to Plastic Crack Addicts Battle Report, coming to you from my basement. My name's Eric Rice, as you can tell I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I'd like to introduce you to my army over here. We're going to have dwarves versus abyssal dwarves. She's also got the herd allies in there. If you want to zone in down over here, and we'll go over what I have out here. We'll start over here on this end over here. I have a lesser Ascidian golems, another horde of lesser Ascidian golems. We're also going to try a couple of the new monsters here. We got Infernoc, and back behind them, I've got the new hero, Darvik Delkin. Behind that, I got some gargoyles. Over here, I have two of the big heavy mortars. And here I have my half-breed champion. He has the Quicksilver Reaper on him. Over here, I have a horde of half-breeds, the Potion of the Caterpillar. Over here, I have my slave orcs, two hordes of slave orcs, with my slave driver in the middle, and he's running Banner of the Griffin, and I'm running the Broken Slave for formation, which gives all of these guys +2 to their nerf and fury. Stop now. And I'll be playing my wife, and here's her dwarfs. Let's go over her list. What do we have here?
We have my Flame Belcher with Breath Attack. We have my Lycans, which are part of the herd. We also have my regiment of Brocklord Riders with Blessing of the Gods. Another regiment of Brocklord Riders with Brew of Strength. We have my Brock Lord. We have another set of Brock Riders, and they have Helm of the Ram on them. We have my troop of Brock Riders. We have a set of beast packs, actually ×2, and those are Nimble with Pathfinder and Vicious. We have another Flame Belcher here. Also, my other Brock Lord, who is inspiring here, and the last set of Brock Riders over here that have Potion of the Caterpillar.
Okay. Now let me show you the terrain on the board here. The hills are height 2, woods are height 6, impassable, rough terrain, rough flat water terrain, another hill. We have another forest over there, height 6, more impassables. We have a couple of fences out there. I'll show you the whole board here. All right, now I will be back after turn 1. All right, I rolled for the number 1 for pillage. We have 7 tokens on the board. I put them out there so that they're 3 right down the middle and 2 on each side, so they're the exact same. And now for the all-important roll of who gets to go first.
And we're rolling again.
We're rolling again.
And you're going first.
And I get to choose. All right, since I won the roll, I'm going to choose to go first. Let's do some movement here. Pretty straightforward. All right, I'm going to take some shots well within 36 inches in sight. Both of these, he's height 2, shooting over height 1. There's no cover for indirect fire, so I'm going to shoot from this one at that Brock Rider. Miss. I'm going to shoot from this one at that same Brock Rider. Miss. All right, and that'll be the end of my turn 1.
All right, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and move forward just to set up this stuff for charge because I actually have range over most of his guys. So we are going to go ahead and take this flame belcher, and he's only going to move forward 4. I'm going to stick him right on top of that hill so he can see everybody. These lichens get to move 9, so we're just going to move them up forward too as well. There's really going to be nothing snazzy about this move here. Wait a minute. I'm in charge range of you now?
None of my guys can charge you at that range, but you're 18 inches, you can definitely charge any of mine.
Okay. These Brock Riders are just going to move up and they're going to stay protected behind them for right now. And the same with these guys. We're just going to leave them kind of hang back a little bit. And this Brock Lord is just going to stay back here so he's within 6 inches of inspiring.
4 inspiring.
And this Beast Pack is actually going to move up 10 just because they're able to take the hit first before he actually gets to my guys. So we're just going to kind of move them to keep them still out of range of him. And the same thing with these guys over here. We're going to go ahead and just move this Flame Belcher up as well. He's going to move his 4 inches just to kind of keep him back. And the Brock Lord's going to sneak back there too. And then we're just going to put these guys up here in the woods because they've got Pathfinder on them. So that will just make this move a little bit easier. And they're going to just be protected because if he comes any further close, it'll be hindered on his part. So that's going to be it for my turn here. And it's a little awkward being videotaped. He's not doing porn. So there you go, guys. That's my joke for the day.
And here we go on to turn 2. Abyssal Dwarf, turn 2. Alrighty. First thing I'm going to do is pivot you slightly, move you out, and then pivot you back. I want to pivot a little less, so I ended up blocking him. That way she doesn't get any triple attacks or anything over here. Move him.
You see that, guys? He's trying to set me up to cheat me already. Just joking. I'm full of jokes today.
Trees are out there for decoration. They always get removed as soon as the game starts. I can do 5 inches into the woods.
Because that's all he's got. Another joke. Bad joke. Bad joke.
Moving my my banner up to keep it with everybody. My slaves. Move him up and then pivoting him. All right. Back him up a hair. I don't want him to be within 16. All right, now I'm actually going to move him just a hair less. Now that he can do no good, he's still going to have I don't want the Brocks to have a side charge. I care less if the Beast Pack gets a side charge, but I don't want the Brocks to. So let's get the laser pointer out. Make sure Brocks do not have a side charge. Okay, now we got some shooting here. Both of these two going for that same one. Hit on 5s and 6s. 4 misses. All right, that's the end of my turn 2. Come back when it's Dwarf's turn 2.
This is the bottom of turn 2. And we're going to go ahead and move these lichens. They are going to go forward and they are going to hit these guys. So we're going to just start attacking this turn. So he's going to go there. We're going to move this set of Brocks forward and he's going to go right here.
It's going to be a combination charge, I thought?
And it's going to be a combination charge.
Well, you have to hold off on him 1 minute until after you move this front guy off. Your troop. So, where's the troop going to go? She's doing this out of order. The troop should go first.
The troop, yes. But
where's your troop?
I'm the wife, so he's going to give me this one because I screwed it up. We're going to go ahead and move this troop. And that's going to go forward here.
She's going to attack my slaves.
And we're going to attack with those. We're going to turn around and this beast pack is going to go right here. And that's going to be a double attack there. This beast pack is going to side charge over here. They can pivot and hit. So they are good. Excuse the fingernail being stuck. And these Brocks with Potion of the Caterpillar right here are going to go right through the woods. And they're going to charge there.
Okay, now back to the combination charge. She's got two that are going against my poor gargoyles here.
And we're going to go ahead and move these guys over here with Blessing of the Gods. They're going to fit right in there.
Oh no, poor gargoyles. She'd actually split that in the middle. We'll help her out there.
And then we're going to move this guy just up forward to kind of keep him right at the edge of the hill so he can still see what's going on. This Brock Lord is just going to move forward here just so they can stay within inspiring. So he's just going to move up.
Got to be within 6 inches. Got to be way further than that for inspiring.
So we're just going to move him into the water there. He's going to take a dip. And these guys, we're just going to pivot and we're going to kind of just move them forward just to keep them in the game. And this guy is just going to go ahead and move a little bit forward so he can stay with the 6 of these guys on both directions. So we're just going to move him right there. So that's within 6. And then this gun is just going to move forward a hair this time. So we don't have any shooting this turn going on. So we are just going to start rolling.
Everything is all blocked off. Okay, where do you want to start the combat?
We're going to start combat over here. And we're going to roll for the Lycans, and they get 18 attacks. Lycans get 18 attacks, and they are going to be currently hitting on 3s for the first roll. And that was...
Those are hits.
So these being defense 6s, I'm going to be hitting on 5s. And that was not too good of a roll. We have 2 hits.
She did 2 points of damage to my golems over here. Here's the 2 dice for the golems nerf.
7 and 2
doesn't do anything.
Is not going to do anything, so we can just back them up a hair until they hit the other. You can't really back them up too far because there's too much going on up there. All right, so we're going to start over here with the Brocks, and they are 26 dice, and we are going to be hitting on 5s with them because they were hindered and went through the water. So let's see what this roll has. All right, that was a decent roll. Now we're going to be hitting on 3s and we'll be re-rolling 1s.
The Brocks are vicious.
And we just have 1 to re-roll. So not too shabby. 2, 4, 6, 8 hits on there. Be doing this all over again. We're going to be rolling and hitting on 5s again because these guys went through the water too. So let's see what we have. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 hits. Can I put that up there?
16 damage on them. Roll for nerf. Anything but double 1s.
And we got 5. So they are done. That's
Hang on. Are they within inspiring?
Oh, maybe.
Yes, they are. Re-roll that. Looking for double 1s.
And he does not get them.
I'm going to film the first casualty of the game.
He's going to retreat over there since mine was...
Reposition your guys. I'll take my damage dice out.
I think we're just going to go ahead and leave them the way that they are at this point. And
you sure about
roll
that?
To go for. I think we're going to roll to go forward with these ones because this guy really can't get too far. So let's roll a d6 and see how forward we get to go with this regiment of Brocks. And
5, you're going to run
we get to
into.
go 5.
He's supposed to be straight like the rest of them.
So
Up to 1 inch away from them.
we're going to move him forward.
Yeah, so you can't go that close. Back off that far.
There we go. So that's the end for the Brocks over there for that part of this roll. And now we're going to move over here.
Her first mistake, side charge from them to there.
His first mistake was allowing me the side charge. Actually, no, let's back up, guys. His first mistake was getting together with me. But that's been long over with. So now that I put a ring on it, we're going to go ahead and start with the side charge from the Beast Packs. And they are going to get double rolls with 12 attacks each roll. So we're just going to roll 24 dice to get this thing started and make it easy.
My poor slaves.
The Beast Packs are going to be hitting on 4s. So 1s, 2s, and 3s are going to be... All right, so not too bad. So we're going to roll now, and they are going to be...
Armor class 4, so she's 4 to hit. She rerolls 1s because they're vicious.
And we have 1 to re-roll. And let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 points of damage from there. For the first set of these packs.
There's the first 6 damage. Now we'll go for the
Next set of 12 dice. And again, those Beast Packs are going to be hitting on 4s as well. And this isn't looking too good for me over here. Rerolling 1s.
armor class. You need 4s to hit and rerolling 1s because they're vicious.
And we got 3 more wounds.
3 more wounds. The troop of
Brocks. These guys get 13 attacks. They're going to be hitting on 4s for the first set. 4s rerolling 1s.
4s, and these are vicious too. The whole army is vicious.
And we're going to reroll just that 1. So now we have 2, 4, 5 hits again. And what's their nerf?
So she's at 14, and they got a nerf of 20. Where are they at now? Slave orcs are normally 20, 22, but since I have the Banner of the Griffin and the 2 for the slave, the broken slaves, which brings it to 23, 25.
And that is not going to be enough to do it. We just rolled 4 on that one. So we're going to do the last set of Brocks on this side. And these guys are 26 dice. And they are going to be hitting on 4s because they have Potion of the Caterpillar on them. So
You roll that one? 12 hits in there. Wow.
no, 12 and 12 is 24.
They got 12 damage on it. Their nerf is 23, 25. So if you roll boxcars, you can waiver them. Of course, they have Fury, so it won't matter.
And that doesn't matter. So we're going to back him up an inch because we just did a crappy nerf check.
They have Fury because that's part of the formation for broken slaves.
Okay, so
For
we
those
backed
of you who
him
are
up an
wondering.
inch. And
Back to my-
that's the end of round 2.
They're always in the mood.
That was the end of turn 2. We are now going to turn 3.
What else are you really good?
So after 2 turns, this is what the board looks like. Ready for Abyssal Dwarfs? Turn 3. All right, here we are ready for Abyssal Dwarfs, turn 3. Over here, obviously I got the side charge on her lichens. Slide to the middle. Front charge here. Slide as far over as we can. All right, I gotta combine. Once I pivot, it's now a front charge. I could have left it where it was and went for a side charge, but I didn't need to because there's no bonus from individual having a side charge. This one here gets a side charge to there and then slides. Over here, I have one clear line shot at him because that's a, oh, actually no I don't. There's our height too. I have no line of sight. Aha, I can see from here to that one, no problem. So this one can shoot at that one. At that Brock. All right. This is going to countercharge the Brock. This is going to, if I move this on a charge, I don't have enough room to hit the side there, so I'm going to double charge this. But first I got to roll my yellow bellied for my slaves. If you see if I can do a combination charge there. I got it. And yes, that will be hindered. Okay. I'm going to take him and move him over here so that Brock Lord can't see me. And I'm going to move him. This is the new guy. I know very little about him because he's new. Delkin. I give him a clear shot so I can fire my fireball at them. All right, so I got two attacks. First of all, from here to them, get on a 5 or a 6. Got it. 3, so that's 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. Piercing 3. Anything but 1s, and I reroll 1s because they're vicious. 7 damage to that unit. Now I get 10 more from Delkin on that same unit. Hitting on 4s and then 4s. Pretty good die roll. 1, 2, 3, 4 more total. And that's a total of
11. And they are dash 22 for Nerf.
So 11 and 7 don't quite cut it at 18. That is all my shooting. Let's start with the pause. We'll start from there. So I get 18 dice twice. Give me a pause. Now for damage. They're crushing 2, so anything but 1s, and I reroll my 1s, I do believe, because they are vicious. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 from the first round. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 from the second round. We're at 20, so he's well above his nerf now. And since we're not on the clock, I'm just going to roll for, see if I get my double 1s here. No double 1s and no inspiring because those guys are allied in. So they are bye-bye.
They're done. It was a sad day for the Lycans.
I'm going to leave those guys where they're at because I like where they're at. And I'm going to go on to this attack over here. Alrighty, let's start with my new guy. I don't really know a whole lot about what he does, so my Infernoc, he gets 9 attacks. 4, 6, 8, 9. That's a good roll. And crushing 3, so anything but 1, and he's vicious. 2, 4, 6 damage from him. All right, 6 dice from my...
This one?
Yep, okay. 6 dice from my half-breed champion. Hitting on 3s. Crushing 3. So anything but 1s, and he's vicious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. And now the one that's going to hurt. The Abyssal half-breeds. Get 16 dice. Hitting on 3s. All hits. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. I keep rolling like this is going to be a short game. Alright, now for the the nerve on those because I'm well above it. I don't need to roll the second time. So she's looking for double ones, and I do believe that's within 6 inches of inspiring. Yes, it is. So double ones twice. Not that time. Not that time. Say goodbye to that Brock unit. Well, that just sucks. I didn't really think that one through. I'm unable to pivot these because of the closeness of this. I should have done that battle first. So I could have got him out of the way. So karma, I guess, because now she's got the side charge on me. There's mistake number one on my half.
And there's our dog coming to see his favorite crackhead. She had to join us in the basement.
She loves plastic crack, too. Next, hitting on 4s. The crushing one. So hitting on 4s and then 3s. 1s, 2s, and 3s go away.
Now that's more like the dice he usually rolls.
It's actually pretty good. It's way better. Normally, my dice don't like me.
Not many people do. Just a joke.
All right, for damage, I need 3s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 damage to them. And what's the nerf on a... Well, I know that ain't it. 13. I think it's 15 on a Brock. Or is it 13?
It is 16 on my troops.
16. That's a pretty good nerf. So I'd back off 1 inch. Well, that just sucked. All right, now the battle over here. I'll use the same 25 dice since it's a counter charge. I'm not hindered. Hitting on 4. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 damage to them.
And they are dash 22. So
Yeah, 15. I got 16 dice. They're hindered, so
we're getting a double attack here. I forgot. Sorry.
Yep, and my slave Lord Riders hit on 5 because they're hindered going through the woods. Crummy. 2, 4, 5 more. I need a real high nerf roll here to take this unit out. 13. I need an 11. And a 4 doesn't do it. So these guys back off their 1 inch. I ain't gonna bother measuring that because nothing else is really happening over here. Well, maybe it is. Let me make sure this is exact. Because side charges. That one needed to be exact. And that's the end of turn 3. We're gonna go to... So that is what it looks like halfway through turn 3. Now my lovely wife gets to return the favor.
Alrighty, so this flame belcher is going to shoot here.
Okay.
We are going to go ahead and move these Brocks forward, and
She's
they're
not
going
quite
to
touching the
attack
woods.
there.
Believe me, I made her measure. I made her look, and you slide into the center.
So that's going to go there. And this Brock Lord is going to go ahead and move up, and we are going to attack there.
My Abyssal Champion.
Now, this is going to be kind of a little weird of a move that we have to do here, but they're going to counter side charge here, so they'll move all the way over there. Back.
Yep.
This way.
That's far. Yep, that's far enough.
About halfway. And this guy is going to go ahead and move forward.
Attacks, and then when he attacks, he slides to the center. So she can pivot that.
This guy is going to go ahead and pivot on center.
Yep.
And then he's
Give
going
it
to go
the
ahead.
side shot, even though she does
side
have to go
charge
through the
there.
water.
So we need to just move this up here so this stays with us. Now, this over here is going to be a little goofy as well. This guy's going to go ahead and counter charge here, so he has to move center there. And now for this, we're going to go ahead and move this Brock Lord right up here, and he's going to counter here. Or he's actually going to attack
Charge there. Yep, he's charged.
And we're just going to move this guy a little bit forward. just to keep him kind of in the game. He moves 4, so we're just going to move him right up here just so he's there. So that's the end of that. We're going to start with shooting over here. And they get 18 attacks with my flame belchers. We have 1 6.
Ooh.
So
Good
it was
for
only
me.
what is his armor?
Put the
his
1
nerve?
point of damage on him. You can't do anything. He's dash 18.
Okay, so that's done. My shooting is done, and now we're going to go ahead and move on here. So, 26 attacks, and they will be hitting on 4s.
A lot of hits there.
And we have 2, 4, 6, 8 points of damage.
Ouch. Move that to 6 and put a 2 out there. So they now have 8 points of damage. Now a 10 twice will break them. That's a 7. Don't do it.
Alrighty. So now we'll move right over here and back him up just an inch. So he is going to actually get front and side charged on Eric's next move here.
Yeah, he's dead.
So
he's got
he's
side
gonna be
charge
gone.
from there,
He's
side
got a
charge
short
from there.
life.
Yeah, that brute strength must go.
It's been a good life, but it's been a short life.
Here's the one that's going to make her happy
So
because
this one right here, we're going to
Ooh,
go
that one. I
ahead with
forgot about that
Brat
one.
Ward. We got to get the little guy in there, and he gets 8 attacks.
he's hindered because he went through the water, so he hits on 4s.
Nice roll.
All of them. Ouch.
And we re-roll 1s.
And in defense, my champion is 5, so he hits on 4s.
We have 2, 3, 4 hits on him.
All right, and champion, he's 12, 14, minus 4, so you need 10 to kill him.
6, and that didn't do it.
6, that did not do it, so back off an inch.
So,
Oh, the one I've been not wanting to see. Bye-bye to my half-breeds. 26 dice twice.
hitting on 4s.
The first 20. Nope, hitting on 5s. You are in the water.
4, 6 hits of damage.
Ouch.
6 hits.
Brings him up to 12.
And
Come
we'll
on.
roll for his nerve. 12. So
Yeah,
we're at
reroll.
24.
Reroll again.
And 5. And 17.
That'd be a 17 total, so take him off the board. Dun, dun, dun. My dead pile.
And we are going to roll to have him go backwards. No. What do we want to do? Just going to turn him.
Best move you can make.
See, I don't need his advice. All right, so that is done.
She's still in the water, just so everybody knows. So it is hindered if she tries to go forward next time.
All right, so we are over here, and we're going to do the troops. And they get 13 attacks this time, because troops.
Hitting on 4s.
So we have 5 hits.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch.
And then the beast pack is side charging again, so they get 24 attacks. That's going to be hitting on 4s.
You dropped one. There you go.
So we have 5 hits.
5 more.
6 hits.
6
2,
more.
4, 6. Sorry, that guy blended in.
Which brings you to double ones already. You don't need to roll a second set.
Alrighty, so let's just not double one them. And we got 5.
Do it again. Inspiring. Right there.
Double one them.
There it is.
There it is.
Ha
So they are safe for this round. And we're just going to back this guy up an inch.
Yep, just so they're not touching anything, that's all. When you can't fit in like that, you just make it so that there's, you don't go all the way back to my unit. You put him right so he's not touching anything, that's all.
And then
Same with that one. You just go back so they're not touching
go
anything.
back.
Yeah, just so he's not touching there either.
All right, the Brock Lord gets 8 attacks.
All right, over here.
We're moving right along. He's going to be hitting on 4s.
And now you need 4s again.
And there are no 1s to reroll, so we now have 5 hits of damage.
5 hits of damage. Put my 5 hits of damage on him. And rolls an 11. Which 11 and 5 is 16. Which score riders are 14, 15, 16, 17. So they're wavered.
Well, he's wavering those. We're just
Because
going
of
to
the
back this guy up.
Banner of the Griffin on the guy right behind him, and because of the broken slave formation.
All right, so now we're going to roll 26.
But he does have fury, so I can re-countercharge there.
We're going to roll 26 dice on this last set of Brocks over here. Okay, so let's take the 3s out of there and this one too. So we now have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 hits, 10 hits.
She got 10 hits out of 12 dice needing 4s. That's how my wife rolls against me. So that brings that one to double 1s.
Let's see if I can do that again for him.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
It's all fair in games and war. Nope.
Nope, not this time. Roll again.
Not that time
not
either.
double 1s.
Close. So they're done.
So
They're
these
off
slave
the
orcs
board.
are done.
So we are going to reposition him and spin him that way.
Very eventful. Turn 3. Time to go to turn 4. All right, we're ready for turn 4 here. All right, first thing I'm going to do, the obvious side charge, front charge. All right, you're going to love this one. He's going to move forward his 5. And then he's going to pivot on center. And then I'm going to surge him into the back of that. Attack the side here. Ooh, I get to roll their regen. 4, 2, 4. Regen on 5s. 2 wounds off. Down to 2 wounds. This one's going to attack here. I'm going to move you back. She's lucky this is wavered. I was going to do a corkscrew move and do a rear charge on there, but since it's wavered, I can't. It was a nice roll on that one. So all I can do is counter charge because I have fury. Normally slaves don't have fury, but that's part of the new formation, broken slaves. So they're going to counter charge there. Alrighty, this one here has a clear shot at that. And this one here has a clear shot at the dogs. So we're going to go after your cannon first. Missed. We're going to go after the dogs over here. Hit. With 6. Ouch. 2, 4, 6. Plus their 4 at piercing 3.
He might have a lot of dice, but he never rolls too good.
Yeah, but I got vicious. I get to re-roll all those ones. Anything hits but a 1. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 points of damage on that one.
That was a nice thought that I'd still be here for just a moment.
Alright, so I got Surge 10. All I need is 1 over 4 to do the rear charge over there. Got your damage on there. 9 points of damage. Now I'm doing Surge from here under the rear of that one. All I need is 1 over a 4. I got it. Touch goes to the center. And yes, that will be hindered because I am in the water. All right, that is all my shooting. Let's go on to combat. We'll start with these. There's 10. All but 2, that's 18. Into the side here of my first round. I still got more ones. All right, so that's 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 6, 7 more, which brings us past the double 1 mark. So I'm just going to roll the double 1s to save time.
23.
And
And
no
inspiring.
Ooh, inspiring is there. Is it? Easily within 6.
See, that's what he tries to do to me. He doesn't pay attention, and then he thinks neither am I. Double ones them.
There they are. Show the dice.
Cha-ching!
All right, these 2 back off. All right, now Infernoc getting triple attacks, which is
Don't worry, guys. I'm praying for double ones here, too.
27. Now an 18, yeah, 27 hitting on. Here's 25. 6, 7. Hitting on 5s because I'm hindered because of the water. 1s. So 2, 4, 6, 7. Nowhere near enough to kill a Brock. I can't even hurt it. Oop, from the side. I got 6 attacks hitting on 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. That's 7.
11.
That's 11. Ooh, I can get it now. Can get it. Inspiring right next to it, so even if I get it, more than likely it won't last. 7, nothing. That's 18. I need 22 to get the...
So you're going to want to go ahead and back all them guys up just a little bit there and get them from breathing down my neck.
All right. Ooh, I forgot to roll the nerf on that one. I had 9. They're done. They don't have any inspiring anywhere near them. They don't have any inspiring because they're allied in Beast Pack. All right, I will do my 25 attacks onto those the Brock regiment. Yep, 2, 4, 5.
And there's one more.
5,
6.
6 on that one, which brings it to 15. So double 1s. Nope. Any inspiring anywhere near it?
Yep. That was close.
That was
15,
real close. I got
16,
3.
17, 18. And they are
Dash 16.
16. So they're definitely gone.
All right. Over here are my 16 attacks. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8, which brings I can bust him with a 10 twice. Not very good odds. There's a 10. And a 5.
And that didn't do it.
That did not do it.
Cockiness
That came off.
never pays off.
All right, that's it for my turn 4. It's looking good for me over here. I definitely got that one, but it's not looking good for me. I'm about to lose all my slaves and everybody over here. So, with that, we'll move on.
So, this guy is going to just kind of stay right where he is, and he's going to shoot right there. We're going to move him forward, and he's going to countercharge there. This guy is going to turn, and he's going to charge right there. And these guys are going to spin around. And I can't do it with the way that my hand is turned. Thank you for the help there. And they are going to countercharge there. So that is not going to be hindered because they're countercharging. This guy is going to attack and move forward here in the center. And we're just going to move that Brock Lord right there, and we're going to countercharge him right there. And there's Potion of the Caterpillar on them, so that's not going to be hindered. He's just going to move forward. And then this guy is going to go ahead and move up into the woods. Right there. And he's going to shoot that little guy right there that looks like
My
Buddha.
slave driver.
So, that's where we're at with this. So, we will start
With
this
shooting.
Brock, or I'm sorry, that
Flame Belcher.
Flame Belcher there with 18 attacks. We have 2 hits.
I'll take that. Brings that up to a 3. You still can't touch him.
Same thing, 18 attacks.
Going from there to there.
And we're going to be hitting on 4s. Actually, we're going to be hitting on 5s because it's hindered. We just moved him into the woods.
That's not hindered for you. You're in the woods, I'm not.
Okay, so we're hitting on 4s. I'm still relatively new at this. So we got 4 hits. Oops,
3 hits.
3 hits.
3 hits over there. Well, roll that and it landed on a 3. Go ahead, roll for his nerf.
What's his nerf?
Slave driver, 10, 12. So
6,
6
so
and
they're
3
9.
is 9. It doesn't do it because he is
10, 12.
10, 12.
So he is safe.
Nope, that's the mortar. Where's the slave driver? Right there, the same, 10, 12.
All right, so that's the end of the shooting phase. So we're going to come over here and roll 26 dice on this first set of rocks.
Ouch.
They'll be hitting on 4s.
More out there.
And
Ouch.
we'll take those.
2 more 6s, of course.
So we're doing 5s and 6s here. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 hits.
10 hits. Oh my God. On that double 1 roll last time, killed me.
See if we can do it again here and keep them in the game one more time for me. Nope. And they are within
Roll again.
inspiring.
Roll again.
And they're gone.
This unit lost on my double 1s and her amazing roll. You have that. That's what I love about this game. All right, what are you doing with that unit?
At this point, so since he can't side charge, we're just gonna turn him and reposition him here.
Yeah.
And that way he can't do too much more
That's-
damage. But we're gonna go right here and we're gonna do the 26 dice on him. And he's gonna be hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
So there's the 6s.
Yeah, 4 6s. So 4 damage over here. And he has a 20 nerf, so she can't touch him because he's dash 20. Okay. Got your 8 attacks from your Black Lord over here.
So I needed 4s.
Yep, 1s, 2s, and 3s go
Four
away.
disappeared, so we have 4 hits.
Plus the 2 makes 6.
And roll for their nerf.
A 3. She rolled a 3. That doesn't do anything. Backs off an inch. All right, the next combat.
Beast packs. They get 12 attacks.
Hitting on 4s. She needs to figure out what to do with that unit.
So that's kind of where we're at with those.
Pivots him to face what's going on over here.
Because we're going to need all the help on that side of the board we can get here in just a minute. We're going to go with this Brock Ward over here, and he is going to get 8 attacks first. He's going to be hitting on 4s.
2.
And
They're both damaged.
They're both damaged.
2 more. Now,
27, 28, 29, 30, and then the extra 2. So there's 10. All right, so we're going to roll for the side charge there.
thank you. I can't see all the way over there.
And we'll take that. We need that. And their defense over there is
4.
4s.
So you need 3s.
So I need 3 up.
1s and 2s go away.
So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 hits.
8 hits. Hang on, that may bring him to that's 6 and 2, which brings them to 15. They're already at double 1. She don't need to do the second attack. Try again.
And
Nope.
they're gone.
Inspiring was right next to them, and they died. Okay, now what are you going to do with the... I assume leave them
With
where
these
they're
two
at.
guys, now that we're doing that, we're
Okay.
just going to go ahead and turn him.
It's all good. We're going to turn 5. All right, we'll start over here. I'm going to charge here. That's not a counter. I'm going to counter charge here, and I'm going to charge there. I'm going to take him and I'm going to fireball. I'm going to fireball him. Both of these two are going to shoot at him. If I hit early, I'll start shooting at him. And he's going to attack him. He's got 3 damage. All right, let's do the single attack over there. My slave driver hits on a 6 because I'm in the woods. Nothing. Oh, never mind. I shouldn't have done my attack. Actually, I need to do my shooting first. So let's do my 10 from my fireball on to...
Well, he still needs to back up anyway since that didn't work out.
Yeah. I'll back him up his inch.
He just fell over and died like the rest of your guys.
He's on the edge of the woods. All right, my fireball 10 from here to there. So I got 2, 4, 5 damage on him.
So he is up to 6.
What's his nerf?
His nerf is 15.
All right, I'm going to throw the first at him. Missed. I'm going to throw the second one at him. Missed. That's about 8 misses total out of them, and 1 hit maybe? Or was it 2 hits? I don't know. I have to look back over the film. All right, now that's all my shooting. I'm going to roll for the nerf on him. 4, 5, 6 plus 6 is
It's
12.
and they are 12, 14.
So he's wavered. I'll put a waiver counter on him.
He's got 2 waiver counters. He's only wavered once. Yeah, that's why he gets to play. You guys caught the ring in there.
All right, over here, my 9 attacks from Infernoc. Hitting on 4s and then 1s and re-rolling with 4 wounds.
And
4.
so they are now at 15.
From the other guy, I hit on 3s. Anything but 1s, and I re-roll 1s. 4 more. Puts him at 19.
That's the problem with these dice, 19.
And the damage I did on him heals him. That's their special ability from Infernoc and Delkin. The fireball damage I did on him heals Infernoc. So I get my wounds back. All right, now 19, and he busts on a 22, so anything but a 3.
Roll again. He's within inspiring.
Because that gives him 23, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 busts him, correct?
22 busts him, but he's
Oh.
within inspiring. So double one him for me this time.
Not that
Ooh,
time.
he's gone.
I thought that 3, I thought he was still alive. That was a bummer.
So it was a sad day for that set of Brocks.
All right, and he's wavered. All right, over here, all I need is double 1s like I needed last time. I'm not going to bother rolling that battle out. If you want to shine the camera on over there. I mean, he says he's got 16, but we stopped rolling at 20-something last time. No double 1s. Roll for a second time. And no double 1s. He's dead.
This was a very short-lived turn this time.
Yes, the turns get shorter as the game goes on. That turn went fairly well for me. I don't have many scoring troops. I've only got 2. The regen on him. I got 6 dice. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 back. That's kind of nice. Because I said my turn was over, and then before she went, I tried to do the regen on there. She says I didn't remember it during my turn, so I'm putting them back on. Dwarfs, turn 5.
All right, he's going to go ahead and shoot right there. That's within the 12 inches. This guy is going to come and he's going to attack right there. This guy, for all intents and purposes, is going to be able to turn here. And then he's going to be able to move his 4. Turned him a little too much. We're going to move him down there.
And then he can shoot at that height 4 monster.
He's going to be able to shoot at the height 4 monster.
No problem.
So, that is no problem. And then the only thing left to do on this side of the board is we're just going to go ahead and double attack right here. We're just going to make sure that this guy is kind of wiped out. So, that's kind of the end of that over there. And we're just going to move these up to stay right with their guys.
13 and 8.
And 8.
Let's start with the shooting over here.
So we're going to start with shooting. And they're going to get 18 attacks.
Getting on 4s and then 6s.
Let's get those out of the way. And not so many 6s. We have 2 hits. So, 2 hits of damage on those guys.
Brings that up to a 5.
And we're still going to roll their nerf.
You can roll their nerf. Yes, you can. Double 12. Yeah, double 6s will hurt them.
7, 8.
8 doesn't bother them.
All right, so that's done for that one.
Do this.
And now we're going to do this one onto the big guy.
At Infernoc. Flame Belcher at Infernoc. 4s and then 6s. 6s.
And not a 1 hit.
Okay.
Over here and do the first Brock Lord. And he's going to get 8 attacks.
Yeah.
6.
3s.
Alrighty, and we have 4 hits.
4 more hits. Bringing him up to 10.
And what is his armor class or nerf?
14. 12. 14.
Alright, so we have 8
Roll again.
and 3.
3 and that. And he's waving.
17. Alright, so he's done. So now we're going to come over here and do 8 attacks over there. Starting with that.
You can just double 1 him. You can just double 1 him. One more
And
time.
one more time. And he's gone. That's
He's
a 6.
dead. My poor slave driver.
Alright, so now we are going to...
We are now on turn 6. Where's his 10 damage? It was on. Alright, here we go. Top of turn 6.
Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to try to tie this game up, if not win it or do something magical here. So we're going to turn this guy, we're going to pivot him, and we're going to move him 4, and we're going to get him out of the way. So that's the first part of this move. This guy over here is going to shoot there. So we're not moving him anywhere. We're just going to kind of leave him alone.
He already has 5 damage. She's hoping for a lucky roll.
So we're now going to move this Brock Lord with his 1 point of damage over here. We'll move the point first. And then we're going to move him right here to attack in the rear. Now we're going to move this Brock Lord forward, and he's going to attack here. And then we're going to counterattack after we move this one, or actually double attack, whatever word you want to use for it. And we're going to move him up there. So we're going to triple attack this guy, basically, with it, is what we're doing.
Multi-charge. 2 units from the front and 1 from the back. All right, let's see if you get lucky here with some flame belching.
So...
Over here.
Alright, so 18 dice, we're going to be hitting on 4s, and we have 1 hit.
1 hit goes to a 6.
So that wasn't so good. That was not the plan, but...
You can still take it out with a roll of... Because he is... A stash 17 minus 6, so you need an 11 or 12. We'll do it.
And 8 is not going to do it.
8 is not enough.
He is still on the board. We're going to move over here to the Brock board, and he's going to get 8 attacks.
The one from the rear is not hindered. The one from the front is hindered.
Why is the one from the front hindered?
Because he was in the woods.
He's got Potion of the Caterpillar. He is not hindered.
He's not hindered. He was in the woods.
Oh, okay. So, first set, 8 attacks on the rear.
Not hindered, hit on 3s. You need 5s.
And that was it. So there was nothing on that one.
3 wounds so far. Now from the 26.
So now from the 26 attacks, we'll be hitting on 4s, hitting 5s, re-rolling 1s. This ain't looking so good, guys. So we have 3 hits on there.
5 total. You can't do anything to him because he's a -20.
So that is the end of that turn. We're going to move all these guys around an inch here.
Oh, all we need to do is do 1 die roll and see
we
if there's a
need to
turn
do-
7.
Okay. So let's see if we get a turn 7. No turn 7.
No turn 7. So I'm within 3 inches. She's not because individuals don't count. I'm within 3 inches there. So I got 2 and she's got none. But it was a great game.
Okay.
Okay, well that wraps it up for our very first battle report from Plastic Crack Addicts Basement. What do you think of the game so far?
That's a wrap.
It was a good game. Well, it was very little left on the board afterwards. I thought she had me there in the middle, and then it started looking towards me. But hopefully we'll be doing plenty more of these. And
That's it from Parma, Ohio.
bye, y'all.